Hello, dear blessed families. How are you? Are you all healthy? I am Rev.Seong Nam Kim. Due to the coronavirus situation, our living environment has changed a lot. Going abroad has become difficult, and with social isolation, free interaction with one another, and meetings in temples to praise and worship Heavenly Parent and have Sunday services is becoming increasingly difficult. In the midst of that, I sincerely thank Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind for allowing and giving us the grace for the Hyojeong CheonBo special workshop to be held. Let us please offer a big round of applause of gratitude. Let us also offer a big round of applause to Hyojenim, who opens and liberates the deepest realms and turns it into a flower garden, as the Lord who opens the gates of loyalty and filial piety. Honjinim, who is the commander-in-chief of the spirit world, and Daimonim, who is dedicated herself with a loyal heart. Thank you. True parents lived a holy life of true love to liberate Heavenly Parent and save humanity, walking a path of blood, sweat, and tears and pain for the salvation of human beings on earth and our ancestors in the spirit world. True parents paved the way for humanity's freedom, peace, and happiness. True parents really love Latin America. Our current reality is difficult, but what should we do in times like this? True Father and true Mother, no matter how difficult the situation is, never let go of our hands. Therefore, we must never let go of true parents' hands. I firmly believe that if we hold true parents' hands and move forward with word, 정성, and love, the way will surely be opened for us. Adieu. There will always be trials, but if we think that heaven will polish us through these trials and give us great growth, in the future there will be remarkable development and progress. Beloved blessed families, this year is a historical significant year, as this year marks the 50th anniversary of CheonBo Providence. Let us read True Father's words when we prepare Cheonpyeong for CheonBo Providence. I had to endure bone-cutting pain in order to find the divine principle. And yet again I had to shed blood and tears again in order to find this place, Cheonpyeong. After consecrating in this way, I have been eagerly awaiting. And seriously, no one else has understood. I have been unable to express, and no one can fathom how anxious I have been. In this place, in order to remove all your hereditary sins, collective sins, fallen natures, I had to cut my own bones by making spiritual conditions blood, sweat, and tears. I have established this place as a restored and perfected Garden of Eden, so that you can live in the original homeland in the form of the original people. This is Cheonpyeong. I came here every day to make a spiritual condition. Here I prepared a strategy for the battle in the United States and made a desperate showdown prayer to heaven. For this reason, you must understand that this is the most important place. Next, let us read True Parents' words about liberation and blessing of ancestors. People who have gone to the spirit world cannot resolve the sins they committed on earth. Therefore, unless someone on earth takes responsibility, people in the spirit world cannot be liberated. All people living on earth must wash away the sins that they committed before they go to the heavenly kingdom. Sins committed on earth cannot be resolved in the spiritual realm, but they can be resolved on earth. For this reason, it is impossible to resolve in the spiritual world the sins of our ancestors that were committed on earth. The sins of the ancestors can be resolved through the descendants, who must establish indemnity conditions and offer devotion. There is no other place in this world that can save our ancestors. This can only be done through the instructions and declarations of true parents in the Heavenly Parents' holy community. Aju. All of you should go to CheonBo Training Center and do liberation and blessings of ancestors. We must liberate and bless our ancestors quickly, so that, just like blessed families in the angelic world, they will be protected, the blessed families on earth. In that way, there will be no suffering in families, and we will be able to escape Satan's attacks. Through the ancestor liberation ceremony and the ancestors blessing ceremony, we eliminate the sins of our ancestors on earth, and we are freed from Satan's authority caused by the sins of our ancestors. Because our ancestors know the word of principle and the will of true parents and heavenly parent, they can protect and cooperate with the blessed families on earth and work for the will of God. Aju. Let us read the words that were given by True Mother at the ceremony and celebration of the commemorative CheonBo ceremony marking the 9th anniversary of True Father's Ascension. Today is a very happy day. This is because it is a day when we are setting off toward the bright future of Cheonbok. God the Creator had a dream to become the Heavenly Parent, and with the victorious true parents and His children on earth, to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth as a substantial reality. The omnipotent Creator began everything and must see it through to the end. The word failure is unacceptable to our Creator. Only the victorious true parents and people that are attending Heavenly Parent will, in attending Him, realize Heavenly Parent's dream, the kingdom of heaven on earth that we have yearned to see realized for so long. However, to bring this about, the responsibility of the CheonBo couples is important. Emphasize True Mother. Through you, only the beautiful environment of the heavenly kingdom will remain. An environment in which our second and third generation will naturally attend the Heavenly Parent and return love, joy, and glory to Him. Therefore, the responsibility of our CheonBo couples, who are to realize Heavenly Parent's dream, is a weighty one. In this way, we become a Heavenly Parent's family and fulfill the Heavenly Parent's which is to have one family of 7.8 billion people attending Heavenly Parent as children, receiving His love and living according to the original ideal of creation. You must educate and guide all people so that they can do so. Shouldn't those who are already about to be the ones to act? You must never again take the path of unfilial children who bring pain and sorrow to our Heavenly Parent, said True Mother. I sincerely pray and bless us all to become genuine CheonBo blessed couples who realize Heavenly Parent's dream, and that we will all complete our dutiful path as truly devoted sons and daughters and loyal patriots. I bless all of us to become people that create the environment of God's kingdom of Cheonbok that shines brightly in the future. These are words of hope and blessings given by True Mother. Let us thank True Mother once again with a warm round of applause. Let us see the words given by True Father about the register. True Father said, "You must love your parents as you love heaven. And you must love your brothers as you love heaven and your parents. One who loves all people as he loves his own family and siblings will be able to appear as a qualified citizen of the kingdom of heaven. This means that you will be able to register. When a human being registers in the spirit world, he must bring a certificate that proves his life on earth. This is the certificate about your life by which you can say, I lived this way, I did this and that. Such a certificate cannot be written by yourself. First, Satan writes this certificate. You must receive a certificate from Satan, and then you must receive a certificate from Jesus. After that, you must receive the certificate from God, said True Father. When you register as a CheonBo family, you will receive a CheonBo reward box and a plaque with the couple's name and a unique family number. When your earthly life ends and you go to the spirit world, it will become a proof of your victory in earthly life. The path of the heavenly CheonBo Messiah of becoming a CheonBo family is the holy path that we all must follow. Following this path, we will be the proof that you loved Heavenly Parents, loved your parents, and loved your neighbors. Lastly, let us read the words that were given by True Mother at the Great CheonBo Festival on October 10th, 2020. How long we have been waiting for this one day. Our Heavenly Parent has wanted to fulfill His dream together with His children on earth. However, the human fall filled our Heavenly Parent with so much pain. How difficult it has been for Him. How much He has endured. How long He has waited for this moment. The families inducted as CheonBo today as the authentic citizens of Cheonbok, registered as the original clear and pure CheonBo, heaven's treasures, that Heavenly Parent has dreamed of seeing. While we are on earth, we must offer to Heavenly Parent, who has been waiting, one family of humankind that attends the Parent of all people, which is Heavenly Parent. In welcoming this day, families inducted into CheonBo today have the responsibility of citizens of Cheonbok. How can we expand our heavenly spiritual energy as CheonBo families toward our neighbors, tribes, nations, and the world while we are on earth, while determining happily registered under the name of CheonBo, and through this we will achieve. I hope that then you will be able to become great and prominent families who will respect generation after generation through the course of human history, True Mother said. Beloved members and blessed families of Heavenly Latin America, True Parents allowing the Hyojang CheonBo special workshops to be held, paved the way for us to become victorious as blessed CheonBo family who are inducted in CheonBo 1, fulfilling our responsibility as Heavenly Tribal Messiah. From this point of view, we have to offer a lot of Jeongseong and find a way to be victorious in the liberation and blessing of 430 generations of ancestors and conquer victory in the blessing of 430 families. I hope you all achieve victory at the Great CheonBo Festival, which will be held on October 10th. I pray that you, as heavenly parents, sons and daughters, as best families, as citizens of Cheonoguk, may become victorious CheonBo families, proud on earth and in the kingdom of heaven eternally, and receive eternal life in the kingdom of heaven. I conclude my opening remarks by wishing you all to inherit the heavenly fortune of heavenly parents and true parents in your homes and churches, and fulfill your wishes with great grace. Thank you very much. 사랑합니다. Muito obrigado. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.